What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the new Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 Earbuds. I saw these come across my feed and I jumped right on them. Had to go and get them in so we can get them up, get them unboxed, and run them through a gauntlet. So you know how we do it unboxings. Very hyped for this. Let's get to it. All right, back in with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 earbuds. Let's go ahead and talk price. You can get these for $199. I got mine through Audio46.com. Big shout out to them. You can also get these from Audio-Technica.com, Amazon.com as well. They come in 3 colors. You've got the ash black, you got the rich white, and you got the ash gray, which is the one that I have here. Okay, as far as specs, they are rocking Bluetooth 5.1 with codec support for AAC, SBC, and LDAC. So you do get that 24-bit 96 kilohertz for audio files with that LDAC. Lovely. Of course, as far as noise canceling, I'm fumbling over my words. They got a hybrid noise canceling technology within the earbuds. You know we're going to test that out for sure. As far as battery life, now this is where things get to be a little bit more defined here. With noise canceling turned on the earbuds, noise canceling turned on, you get, excuse me, you get approximately 6.5 hours. With noise canceling turned off, you get approximately 7.5 hours. Now, when you include the case, with noise canceling turned on, you get approximately 20 hours. With noise canceling turned off, you get approximately 24 hours, okay? Then, of course, with LDAC turned on, you get around 4 hours with noise canceling on, about 5 hours with noise canceling turned off. With the case, you get somewhere in the area of approximately, 18 hours with noise canceling turned on, around 22 hours with noise canceling turned off, somewhere in there approximately with LDAC turned on as well. So you want to take that in consideration as well when you're using these. All right, as far as wireless charging, the case does support wireless charging. We will definitely test that, but there's no mention of fast charging with these earbuds. The minute I find it out different, whether there is fast charging or not, well, let's put it this way. If I find out there is fast charging, I will pin the rates, I'll pin the numbers in the comment section of this video so that way you guys can always reference it. As far as water resistance, they are rated at IPX4, so you can go to the Jiminy's, get a little sweaty, get caught in the rain. No problems there at all. As far as special features, the earbuds themselves rock 5.8mm high resolution drivers. They have high performance MEMS mics for boom forming mics for crystal clear phone calls. You got 4 calls. You have 2 selectable call modes rather. You got natural, and then you got noise reduction. So even with phone calls, you can go ahead and change exactly how you want it to sound. Multipoint connectivity also with these. You know we'll test that, as well as app support for iOS and Android. So a very full package, a lot of features on these. Let's dive in right now. I could not wait any longer. All right, let's go ahead and get in these. Let's get this open. All right, like how the sleeve comes off nicely. No need to tear it, no need to rip it. All right, you got just a regular clean box. Let's go ahead and hold that open. First thing we got here is we got our documentation. All right, USB-C, keep dry. All right, always a good tip. Looks like some looks like Chinese writing here. Let me see if there's anything. Oh, some more information there, but in another language. Then, of course, you got your quick start guide. I think this is in, yep, they got it in multiple languages here. Okay. Oh, yeah, let me see if they got a, all right, so it is in 2 different languages, English and looks like Chinese. So we'll put that to the side for now because I know we're going to come back to that. All right, of course, you got safety information in multiple languages. You got plenty of that. Statement of compliance. Man, this thing is loaded full of documentation. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. All right, this thing is loaded. They make sure all the bases were covered, all right? Okay, so now we flip this open. And what we see first is the USB-A to USB-C cable. I think that's stuck underneath. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. USB-A, USB-C cable. All right, kind of, you're at your standard size, in my opinion. Open up this portion here. And we got ear tips. Oh, okay, comes open from the top. I'm about to open it upside down. All right, looks like we got some silicone ear tips here. All right, various sizes. Looks like from super small to large. I think we have like the mediums on the earbuds. Like, I mean, if they follow anything else, I think that's what they'll have. All right, let's go ahead and put these back in here so nothing gets lost. Look at me, I'm about to lose them already. All right, we got that. What else is in here? More earbud or tips. Let's see what these are. They gave me they gave me more tips. Okay, these are of a different variety. You can tell that nozzle there that fits. It fits over the. I don't know if you can see that with my finger in a way, but it fits over the actual nozzle. So it's a different variation of tips here. Not as many. In fact, let me sit this down. I'm gonna sit these down. I'm gonna pull one of the large ones out of here. All right, there's a large. Okay, so we're gonna compare these two. All right. Let me flip this around. All right, as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in a little tighter here. All right, as you can see here, you got two different styles. Let me turn this inside out. Give me a second. Let me turn this inside out so you get a better look at those nozzles. All right, because you need to know these things. Okay. All right, as you can see here, you got two different types of nozzles. This one's more of a silicone, more flexible. Well, this one is a little bit more. It's flexible, but not as. There's a little bit more rigidness to it than this one is. So, just something to take a look at, to know about. So when you have it in your ear, I think these are more liable to be molded to your ear canal, as opposed to against these ones will pretty much be as they are. They'll pretty be like nice and rigid and more likely to stay. Well, they're more likely to stay in place too, in my opinion, because they're not. As you can see, they have like the bumps around it, so they grip and stay. Whereas these ones do not. They're kind of smooth around the side here. Let me show you this again. These have like little grooves in them. So I think these would stay a little firmer in your ear opposed to the standard ear tips. All right, so that's what we got there. A little quick look at those. All right, back out a little bit. All right, there we go. And of course, we got the earbuds, the case in this bag right here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. As you can see, all the stuff that comes in let me back out a little bit more. As you can see, all the stuff that comes in the box. We're gonna get this cleaned up and we're gonna take a look at the earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case. First of all, I really do like this bag. Got the Audio-Technica branding on the little lapel there, or a little tag. Go ahead, let me pull it. I got a drawstring. Very, very nice to carry some, some stuff in if you're interested in that. All right, let's go ahead and pull this out. And here they are. The TWX7s. All right, looks like a smaller version, more compact version than the X9s. As a matter of fact, just happen to have those right here. As you can see, a little scuffy, but that's all right. Yeah, still same form factor almost, just a little smaller as far as the case goes. We have a single LED here in the front, whereas on the X9s we got the row of 5 here. If we open that up, see, you got the row of 5. Let me open that up again so you can see all of it lit up. Okay. You got the branding, the logo on the gloss backing here, where on the X7s, it looks like it's just on there. It's like almost a sticker like. Okay, so now that, they pretty much trimmed this down. Still very, very similar to look. You got USB-C ports on the back, just like the X9s. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves. Pull those out. All right, let me go ahead and peel off the contact sticker. All right, we got one. And let's do the other one while we're at it. Strong magnets in there. All right, so we'll drop that one in. We'll take a look at this one. Still similar form factor as the original, the X9s rather. I'm not gonna call it. I think these guys were supposed to be tailored to be a little bit more affordable than the X9s, but still looks like they redefined it a little bit. You still got the Audio-Technica logo here on the top here. This will be your touch surface. You still got the you got the push button control here on the stem. Okay, still got that same form factor, same design as the X9s. As a matter of fact, let me pull one of the X9s out. Okay, we can really mix and match these. All right, as you can see, we got the X9 has the LED up here along with the gloss touch surface. This is a matte surface, but the LED will be down here. As you can see here at the bottom one, the one in the case, the LED is on the stem as opposed to being up here on the touch surface. Let me see if I can get that to do the same thing. All right, there we go. So that's what that looks like. And it's pulsing right now. We'll deal with that later. Again, still very, very, let me get that a little bit better in the camera there. There we go. All right, Ron, now you're doing things. All right, very, very similar in look. Still got that smoke, almost gloss look to it with the matte finish. I really do like this stem style. It looks like this one does not have an in-ear sensor, but we'll test that out. As you can see, the in-ear detection sensor is prominent on the X9s. I think that's one thing they did away with the X7s, just to put them apart. I do have CP1025s on the X9s. I will definitely be looking at probably getting some, more definitely getting some for the X7s as well. Let me go ahead and put the X9s away. All right. Again, I really do like the way these look. I do. And it looks very, very, oh, they look just really good. And you got that soft rubber here on the inside that sits inside your ear, so you'll have a nice, comfortable fit. Let me go ahead and put these in, and we'll see what these look like in the ear. And here's how they look in the ear. Again, nice minimalistic styles, very short stem. I like that. Very comfortable. I have the medium-sized ear tip in it, and I feel like I got a real nice, snug fit in my ear. Very comfortable, very light. And of course, you know, you got your button control here as well as your touch surface. So I think, yeah, well, I'll make sure, yeah, but I think it's one of these, I think it's just going to be the button controls on these instead of the touch surface combo. But I'm going to go on the assumption that that's a touchpad as well. But still, you do got a very light, very comfortable fit and feel with these. I had no problem with it. I might move up to the next level as far as the ear tip for my own personal fit and feel, but the mediums, just putting them in for this picture, they felt really good. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys paired up, and we'll continue our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. You're gonna pull and pop them out the case. All right, let's get them in the pairing mode, and boom, just like that. Google Fast Pair already picked them up. Let's connect. They didn't. I'm glad that they have it. Didn't mention it in my research, but I'm glad they have it. All right, let's go ahead and get done. All right, just showed my audio. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure that they are paired up. There they go. They even got a name on them. So that's it. Google Fast Pair. Love it. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. Got them into the app. Let's go ahead and take a walk through. As you can see, if you have the TWX9s, you're very familiar with the whole setup here. But let's go ahead and dive in anyway. As you can see, I went ahead and changed the name to my name, put my name on it, keep it uniform throughout. Basically means these ain't going anywhere. That's exactly what that means, actually. So we got, let's go ahead and jump in. As you got the 3 dashes at the top here, it'll take you into information and everything for the app. You know, find connected products. And of course, you got all kinds of information here. And if you go to app settings, you can go in there for data sharing, product locator, and so on and so forth. All right. And of course, right here in the front, you got a picture of the earbuds. Then, of course, you've got your battery levels for each, the left and right. And you got your AAC and SBC or your codec notification here. You got your equalizer and noise canceling options here. You got a, let me back out of here. You got your volume slider here. And of course, you got your player here at the bottom. If you tap on it, it will give you your full player. You got play, pause, skip and reverse tracks, and your volume slider. And of course, it will tell you which device you're using right now here, right here on the side. So let's go ahead and tap into our apps, or our settings rather. Try to get that light out of the way. Okay. So now, as we go into our, excuse me, into our customized settings, you got your name here at the top of the app, of the device. You got your whichever devices you're connected to. At the same time, you do have under your audio settings, you got a system setting, but we'll check on audio real quick. Like I said, if you have the X9s or any other Audio-Technica devices, you are very familiar with this setup. All right, you got your ambient controls. You know, you can switch through noise canceling, hear through and off. Okay, you got your talk through option. You can turn that on and off if you want. Right now it's on, it's off. So basically there's a, you press the button here to allow talk through. when you're on, like if you're talking to someone, you got music playing, you press and hold, it will go into the talk through mode. Then of course you got your equalizer setting here. Right now it's turned off. And then of course if you press here, you got your different presets, okay, that you can go through. And of course you can always edit, hit enable EQ, and you can always go ahead and change your EQ settings here. We'll play with that later on. You know, your codec, audio codecs, you can select from. You got LDAC, AAC. If you want to use them, I usually do LDAC, but you know, we'll play with that later on too. When it comes to these, you got your soundscapes. Now these give you different like different sounds to listen to if you want to decompress and relax and everything. You got a wide range of them to choose from, similar to those that Soundcore give you, that Soundcore provides you. I believe One More does the same thing as well. It's the exact same thing. All right. Then of course you've got low latency for gaming mode. You can turn that off and on. You got a volume adjustment level where you can go in and fine tune exactly how loud you want your audio to be, or how loud you want it to get as far as your natural volume. You can go ahead and set that up. You got your left-right balance adjustment, where you can adjust this depending on which ear. Like say for instance, you're losing hearing in your right ear, so you can move this slider over so that more volume is coming from the right as opposed to the left, and vice versa. I like the fact that they have this in there. It needs to be in more headphones, to be honest, apps, to be honest. Then you got your call microphone. Basically, you can set it for natural or noise reduction mode. Basically, when someone's talking to you on the phone, how does they sound using the mics on these? So very, very good tool to have. And if you switch over to system, then you've got all kinds of other options here. You got your private timer, which you can go in and you can, excuse me, set alarms and everything with the headphones to notify you of things. Then, of course, you got your key assignment. Now, this is what they're talking about here. Let me grab this one here. This is what they're talking about with your key assignments. Whoops, let me put this down. Trying to hold too many things at once. All right, so you got the touch control here. Then, of course, you got the button here. So you can go ahead and assign your left one, your left channel or your left earbud. And then, of course, you can go ahead and select your right earbud to do exactly what you want to do. Now, you got with your left and right, you got a single press and double press, and then a press and hold for both of them. You can go ahead and make it do whatever you want. And then, of course, for calls, if you got call operations, you can go ahead with that either as well. All right, for the left. I think you also for the right as well. Yes, you do have it. So just like the TWX9s, as far as their functionality goes, let's go ahead and move on through. Then, of course, you got your touch sensor. You can turn that off, turn that on. You can set the sensitivity level, or you can even lock the sensor so nothing happens, or whatever your settings are, they stay locked. All right. Then, of course, you got your auto power off option. You can go ahead and set it for 5 minutes, 15, 30, or a full hour. I usually set mine at 15 minutes. I think that's good enough. Basically, if they're sitting idle for that period of time, they will shut off to save battery. All right. Okay. So something went wrong there, but I'll probably have to have them in the case then. All right. So then next you got the voice guidance. So basically you can go in, tell them which voice you want, which language you want rather. Then of course you got your connection device management. Now this is your multi-point connection feature here. Right now I only have one, but we're going to add a second one in. We'll walk through the whole process of adding a second device to this. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. And of course you got your help and then product information there. So a very, I'll get to this right now later, but a very well fleshed out app, in my opinion, gives you all the features that you need, some things that you want. And you can basically really fine tune these earbuds to how you want them sound wise and function wise, which is really good. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue our testing, and then we'll do that sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to see about wireless charging these guys. the case, we got the charger here just to test to make sure the charger is working. We're gonna go ahead and do the S23 Ultra. Boom, it's charging. All right, so the charging pad does work. So let's go ahead and put these on. We got an LED here at the bottom. All right, as you can see, you got the LED on the case pulsing. You got the LED on the wireless charger lit up. So wireless charging does work. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to test the mono mode feature on these. We're going to see if you can listen to one earbud while the other one is in the case charging. We got Tupac on deck, so let's go. All right, we got audio playing out of both. We're going to start off with the left earbud. We're going to take that out. Okay, as you can see, there is no auto play pause feature for these earbuds. So we can go ahead and put that in the case. Audio is still playing out of the right earbud, so let's go ahead and open this back up. Take this out. Put the left one back in. All right, I got music playing out of both earbuds. We're gonna go to the right now. Put that in, close it. Audio continues to play nonstop out of the left earbud. So both channels work independently as well as together, doubling your battery life. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna set up the multi-point connection and test it here. So let's go ahead and get that set up. We're gonna go into the app and go into our system, go into device connection management. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we gotta go ahead and enable it, enable multipoint. Few steps to take through to go through and do this. This is the first time we're doing it here on the device and I'm doing it right with you guys. Okay, so another device can be added. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hit add. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna go while it's trying to connect. All right, I wasn't fast enough apparently. All right, let's go to details. Let's get into our thing. All right, so now we are in scanning mode on the S23 Ultra. Let's try it again. See if it catches it. I didn't see it. Let me see if it hit scan. Let's try it again. Now we're doing this live. I'm trying to do it through the phone. I want to see if it works there. All right, it's giving me an error right now. Okay, because it shows the LE, so that's not the one we want. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cancel this. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, we're going to get out of here. We're going to disconnect it from the phone. All right, now we're going to go in here. Now it sees it on the tablet. All right, we'll go ahead, yes. All right, let's see if it's going to give us, it asks us to pair. We go to pair, yes we are. Now I got the connected notification in my ear that is connected to the tablet. And as you can see there, it sure is. So now what we're going to do, we go back to the phone and we're going to hit connect. And let's see if it'll connect us to the phone now. All right. For some reason, it did not connect. So what's what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and disconnect it from the tablet, connect it to the phone. Let's see. Now it's connected to the phone. Now let's go back to the tablet. Now we're doing this in real time, everybody. So this is not going to be edited out in no way. So now it's saying it will not connect. So what we got to do now is we got to go back into the app. And go, let me see this. System management. All right, it's still only showing just the phone. So for some reason, Multipoint was turned off. So we had to turn it back on. It shows my S23 Ultra here. So it is showing up. Let's go ahead and connect. We'll try to connect here. Connection failed. Something definitely is off here. All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this figured out and then we'll come back. Obviously, there's some kind of connection issue here. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. I literally had to go in and reboot both devices in order to get Multipoint to work, at least connect. As you can see here on the phone, it shows that both devices, I'm in the app on the phone, by the way. It shows both devices are connected. You can see here on the tablet that the X7s are connected. So Multipoint does work. Like I said, I did literally have to go and reboot both devices to get it to work, but to actually connect, but it does work. Let's continue. All right, now that we got Multipoint connected on both devices, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and test the audio play on these and see if they have audio switching enabled within the app, within the device. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start off with my phone. All right, we got audio coming out of this one. Very nice. So let's go ahead and see if it'll automatically switch over to the tablet. Yes, it does. So audio switching does work with these right out of the box. Fantastic. Let's go back to the phone. Beautiful, flawless transition. Actually, I like that very much. That's a very, very important tool in my opinion. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the touch control test here, touch and button control test, because let me pull out one of these. As you can see, just like on the X9s, these have a button that control here, and as well you have a touchpad that also actuates functionality. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I got my setup here on the phone. I'm using it as my guide because trust me, I had to go off camera. I went through setting these up and I confused myself at least 3 times before I got it to where I wanted it to be. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in to some, let's go ahead and grab something out of here. Let's see what we wanna grab. We wanna grab, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and grab, the new DJI Mic 2. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now we got audio playing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a single tap on the right earbud to pause it. Boom, it works. All right, so now if we go, again, you go to the left earbud, single tap plays it again. I can't wait for my DJI Mic 2s to come. Very excited about that, but I digress. All right, on the right earbud, if we double tap, it will take us to the next song or next video or next audio. 1, 2. All right, took us to the next one. Now, if we go to the left one and we double tap, it will take us back. All right, and that worked. All right, so now you do have a tap and hold 2-second option. I'd leave that unassigned because I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet. On both earbuds, I left it unassigned. So what we're going to do now is you can go ahead up here at the top and you can switch to button. And you go and you're now in your button controls. So here we're going to do on the right earbud, press the button once to turn up the volume. You see here on the right, my volume's going up. All right, and then if you do it on the left, if I press the button on the left, it will decrease the volume. So go down. As you can see here, the volume is now lowering off the tablet. Very nice. All right. So then you've got that going on. So, and then if I triple press on the left, it will bring me up my ambient control. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Now it told me I'm in hear through mode. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm back to noise canceling. Now if I go on the right button, the triple one, I have that unassigned. I haven't yet assigned that to anything. So there that is. But you also, if you scroll down, you do have your call operations, how, you know, to answer end calls, mute. If you want to reject a call or end a call, you press and hold the button for 2 seconds. If you're on a call, it will end it. If a call's coming in, it will reject it, send them to voicemail. And this happens on both left and right earbud, and that's locked in. You cannot change that. All right, but as far as all of my touch controls, they are set up. They are working perfectly. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 Earbuds in a quiet location.
All right, we are out back in my backyard. We got snowfall coming down. We're going to do an ANC test for the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 earbuds. We got demolition still going on back in the background. We've got the turnpike bridge over here. We got traffic still flowing that way. We got ambient sound from also the street behind me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. We're in hear through mode at this moment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling. All right, noise canceling has officially been turned on. I'm shooting this with my S23 Ultra, so I cannot show you the app. But I have to say, it did deaden the sound here pretty good. I cannot hear the construction back in the background. Actually, they're doing really good. Now, mind you, I did change out the ear tips. I'm using using the larger ear tips with the more rigid nozzle that goes around the speaker. I can still hear a little bit of the very subtle of the turnpike here, but it's real subtle. Right now there is no central air units running, so I really can't test that. But as far as the current ambient sound, is blocking it out pretty good. With this, again, no audio is being played at the time of this recording of doing these tests. It's strictly the strength of the noise canceling within the earbuds. All right, so it's really pretty good. Now, if I had to rate it, as I would give it about a 7, because there is some leakage still coming in, especially from the turnpike. All right, just heard a couple semis ride past, but it's real faint, but I can still hear them back there. And I like the fact that the demolition that's going on behind me, I just completely got erased. So pretty good. I'll give it a 7 as far as noise canceling. Nicely done. This has been the ANC test for the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 earbuds. All right, we are back in. What we're gonna do now is a sound test. We went ahead, I got LDAC turned on the app as we are in there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we'll go into the EQ settings. Now off camera, I went ahead and set up my EQ. This is the best sound that I found for them based on, you know, just a real quick run over. But I didn't actually go into a test, but I figure I used this one with the X9s, so I figure they may be similar in sound. So let's go ahead and jump into some music. Just real quick. All right, try not to make this long, because I'm not quite sure this is a long video already. So let's go ahead and we'll go in. First off, we're going to go into our first song. Actually, you know what? We're going to change up our first song on this one. All right. Let me see if I have it on here. Like I said, I just switched over to Deezer, so everything's all shuffled around. Here we go. All right. We'll go with Guns N' Roses on this one. We are at a maximum listening level for earbuds. Let's go. All right. Now the lead saxophone. Listen to me. The lead guitarist, this guitar solo sounding real crisp. All right. Okay. Now we getting the drums in. It's not as bright as of a sound as I would hope they would be, but it's got decent clarity. Okay. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. All right. If I got sound coming, sound like someone standing to the left of me with a guitar. So you got that spatial awareness there, which is nice. Again, I wish it were naturally louder, personally, but you did good clarity so far with these earbuds on this song. Okay. Let me go ahead and close it. It's not going to let me pause? It's not even going to let me pause. Something is definitely going on here. But you know what we do? Wow, this is weird. All right. For some reason, it didn't let me pause it at all. Now there it goes. Okay. I don't know what happened to that app there, but it just wasn't working. All right, let's recap that song real quick before we dive back in. Nice clarity. It just wasn't naturally loud enough, as naturally as loud as I would like it to be. Again, it just wasn't. I mean, it's got a decent volume, but I figure at that volume level they would be naturally a little bit louder. All right, let's go ahead and find out what's going on here and go back in that music. That was insane. All right, for some reason the app decided it wanted to crap out on me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our bass song. All right, here we go. Let's get back up. Let's get our volume back up. All right. Nope, that's not too far up. Oh man, I'm missing it. There we go. All right, that's my bad. I'm playing around with the button controls. Again, you don't get that hit on the bass. I'm not getting that. So again, I'm getting great clarity with the vocals and everything, but the bass is not hitting on these. It's a knock, but that's about it. You're not getting any sub bass rumble. You're not getting any type of feel there. Okay, again, but vocals are very clean and clear. All right, so there's a knock there, and then again, I am using my EQ settings here. Nothing has changed. It's just, this is the audio output that's coming out of these earbuds. Now, granted, I was running into some issues there, but I think I got them fixed. But it is what I'm getting out of them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our final song here. Here we go. All right. Nice clarity. I like how clean the drums and the keyboard sound. And man, the lead saxophone sounds very crisp. But again, no warmth to it. And even with my EQ settings, it just seems like it's not doing anything. Let me switch it to bass. See if this does anything. I just went on to the preset, and no. All right. Yeah, this is much better, but still, you're not getting the bass that I would have hoped. It's more. These are more of a. Let me get out of here and get this. Okay. These. I guess you want to call these more of an audiophile type of earbud because it's more tailored to the mids and the highs, and not the lows, as far as the bass and everything like that. I mean, because you get great clarity when it comes to the mids and highs, but you're missing the bass end of it on these ones. That's my guess on it. Using the app's EQ, but still, I just like the clarity though. The clarity is really good on these, but I need both sides of the equation here, and I'm only getting one. All right, so let's go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then I'll come back with my likes and dislikes. All right, we are back in for my likes and dislikes of the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 earbuds. Let's go ahead and talk about my dislikes first. The one thing that just jumps out to me is the sound. I don't know if it was me. I don't know what's going on, but my guess is that these are more audiophile tuned, where the you don't get a lot of bass hit. I mean, the bass is there, but it's not knocking, it's not rumbling in the ear. But like I said, I think these guys are more tailored to the mids and highs because those are very crisp when listening to it, very sharp. I liked it. The detail with the mids and highs as far as your instruments was superb. But again, they lack bass, in my opinion. So that's my major dislike about these earbuds. The other thing that was a major dislike to me was the complication of getting the Multipoint working with the app. I literally had to go in. I had to reboot both my phone and my tablet in order for the Multipoint to finally kick in and work the way it should. That was a dislike. I think that was more of a hindrance. Again, this is the first time they've been ever connected to any device. So I don't know if that will raise its head again in the future or not, but we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Let me see what else is there. Fast charging. I don't like the fact that they do not have that on these, which is a shame, but I digress. Especially for $200, you would think they would have some type of fast charging on them. Let's see. Anything else I can think of that I'm not liking about these guys or I dislike about these? No, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and flip over to my likes. I like the way they look aesthetically. Very premium look to them. Of course, they are a step down from the X9s here. These guys are top of the food chain when it comes to the Audio-Technica earbuds, but these guys are top shelf. These guys are more, like I said, they're a step down from the X9s, but still has that nice look. I really do like this smoke gray, or this ash gray rather, version of them. I like the fit and feel. I like the fact that you do have, not only you have a touchpad, you do have a button control, and you can go ahead and set them up however you like. I really like that in the app. I like just the overall compactness of it. I guess that goes with aesthetics. Let me see. As far as only thing that's hurting these, in my opinion, is the fact that they lack bass. That's it, in my opinion. The only thing that's hurting them is that they lack bass. If they had the bass to match the clarity of the mids and highs, these would be phenomenal. All right. So those are my likes and dislikes of the X7s. Let's wrap this up. All right, real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know I did go ahead and switch out the ear tips on the X7 earbuds, and I have to admit the bass did get improve a bit, although the overall volume still did not. I did get that nice little bass drop and a nice little sub bass rumble when listening through my bass song as I did it off camera. So I just wanted to point that out, that switching to a larger ear tip, primarily the one with the more rigid internal internal portion that wraps around the wraps around the speaker, provided me with a better bass response and everything from the X7s, but still the audio, especially the actual volume, could be better. All right, just wanted to let you know that. Let's continue with the video. So this has been an unboxing and review of the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX7 earbuds. There's a lot missing with these, in my opinion. I wish, as far as bass goes, if you're an audiophile, you will enjoy these earbuds for sure. You get great clarity on your mids and highs. You get a little bit of bass, but it was not enough for a bass head like myself to enjoy. But you would definitely enjoy these. So if you are in that, or if you are an audiophile type of listener, I do recommend these for you. At least give them a once over. Check them out. You might like them. As far as any bass heads out there, unfortunately, these are not for you. All right. Again, let me thank you guys for coming out and spending time with me as I did this unboxing and review. This has been, it's always a pleasure with you guys. And if you do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to this video and this channel, helps out the channel a whole lot. And it allows me to get other products in to review. All right. Again, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.